In the chaos of the game, they break it down. Talking trash, cracking jokes, they own this town. PGN podcast, they're on the prowl. Sports and nonsense, there wears a crown. PGN podcast, oh, you can't look away. Stats and laughs, yeah, they save your day. From the field to the mic, they always play. PGN podcast, here and now.
What up, what up, what up? PGN Podcast episode 123 in the fucking building on this rainy Sunday. Been fucking shitty all fucking weekend. Supposed to rain more tomorrow. Why would it rain on a 3-day weekend? You some more bitches.
On Memorial Day? Come on, bro. No grill, no do.
And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was blazing hot, bro. It was ridiculous how hot it was. I was at work too, sweating my balls off. I'm like, what the fuck? But whatever. Yeah, man. So, how was your week?
The 3 days were awful because one, the building doesn't have has central air. So like if you're not at certain parts in that building, you're cooking. And man, teenager hygiene is just like the worst thing of all time because the hormones, they're
filthy ass beasts.
Oh my gosh, bro! And they're playing sports because a lot of them are in baseball. They're in track. They're getting ready for football. So like, if you ever walk down the hallway and follow them, your eyes are bound to water. It's just like, dog. And then the thing is, they all wear hoodies. I'm like, it's 94 degrees. Take the hoodie off.
What is that new wave, bro? I get it. Like back when we grew up, I had like a fucking 5XT, which was like retarded. And I was like 105 pounds. But I didn't wear a hoodie. These motherfuckers is wearing hoodies, a whole sweatsuit in the middle of July. I'm like, you're not fucking hot in that shit, bro. Wearing shiesties. Like the fuck you, I don't know. That's weird,
bro. And it makes no sense because as soon as they take it off, the stench waves just come out. And it's I'm like, no.
They can't smell themselves. They can't.
They can't. I'm just like, and the thing is, a lot of them they still do the Axe, so they'll put on Axe. And it's like that's not helping anything. Yeah. That's just masquerading it as I
had to tell my son too. He's wearing deodorant. I'm like, dude, let me see your deodorant. I look at it. It says deodorant. It says scene. It has to say antiperspirant because all it is doing is masking the smell, and it's not working. It's not masking shit. You smell like fucking. You smell like a polished shit with fucking perfume on it. Like seriously. But yeah, I mean, I had to learn that growing up. I used to bring deodorant in my book bag. After gym, you stinking. Yeah,
I still do sometimes. Like I'm just like, yo, guys, like you have to understand your bodies are changing. You can't just wing it, and they do. And it's a lot of the girls they put perfume over it, and it still smells bad, bro.
Yeah. So it sounds like you had a fun week.
A very teary-eyed, fun week.
Same shit with me. Work, gym, and watching the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Destroy the Cavs. That's about it. But yeah, let's get into it, man.
First topic is the Western Conference and Eastern Conference Finals are on the way. One series is just awful to watch. The other series is awful to watch, but in a different type of way. Whereas the Spurs versus OKC is fun, but there's a lot of flopping, there's a lot of grabbing, there's a lot of stuff going on that we want the Russ to take care of. Meanwhile, the Cavs versus Knicks is just a complete annihilation. I turned the game off last night, third quarter. I was like, yo, this is a wrap. This is a wrap. This is a wrap. Like Shamit's hitting threes, Harden's playing no defense. Donovan Mitchell, I'm like, bro, you're hurt. Either go get an injection or let's wrap this up. Kenny Atkinson looks like he's lost on every defensive. Every time he calls a timeout, I'm like, bro, what did you go in there and call? You called bullshit. The Cavs offense is an abomination to watch. You have bigs who don't play like bigs. You have shooters who don't shoot. Max Strus literally is your best player sometimes on the court. Tells me everything I need to know about this team. Shout out to the Knicks. You guys are doing your thing. Even if you guys get to the finals, like I tell people, you guys are going to be a tough out. You guys are just clicking right now, like that team that just comes together right now. So everything's just flowing. Shamit's hitting fall away, like they're running into him, closing, and I still hit threes. I'm like, bro, Cat had 13 points last night. 13 points, and you guys, it was almost a blowout.
Yeah. Yep. I try to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? Been on here. It's a whole. I'm not gonna say I had my doubts a couple of times, but this is all. I said it last year. And every Knicks fan said it last year. Tibbs ruined it by not playing the bench. He literally had Shamit riding the bench. Shamit comes in and he's killing it. Like he did it to himself, so it is what it is. But I can't really boast too much because I didn't really. I said the Knicks in 5. I said 6 being generous, like just trying to be nice. But I said 5 because they're too soft. I was more scared of the Pistons. I said it all year. When we didn't get the Pistons, I was happy because, it's and the Knicks depth doesn't get as much praise as it should because what it does is they're not an OKC bench, but they're good enough to keep Brunson and Cat on the bench for long periods of time. They keep OJ and Anunoby and our starters rest now. Yeah. There's times where the second quarter starts, Brunson's not playing, and he don't play to the 7-minute mark in the second quarter. He's sitting there for 5 minutes in the second quarter getting rest. So now he has all this rest, and what has happened the whole series? He wakes up 34th quarter.
Yep.
Yesterday at halftime, he had 7 points. He dropped like 12, 14 points in the third quarter because he's rested. I kept saying last year, I'm going to hop on here. Why you have Brunson bringing the ball up every single time? Now they switch it up. They have Hart bring it up sometimes. They have Mikal bring it up sometimes. You need to get the ball out of his hands. Have him play off the ball. They have Cat playing point center type shit. You know what I mean? Like you get him off the ball sometimes. You can't just have the guy dribble every single time. Yeah, you can have it here and there because he's a great one-on-one player, but not every fucking player is. Last year, if it was 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, all 4 minutes was ISO Brunson.
Yep.
Literally. Like you can't do that. You're tiring him out. By the time you got to the Pacers, the Knicks was spent. We were spent. And it's like, couldn't do that. Now Mike Brown's pushing all the right buttons. What is one thing that Kofi said in the chat, which is 100% true? Fourth quarter came, he benched Hart, put in Shamit. Because Hart is not a good three-point shooter. Shamit opened the whole floor for the Knicks in the fourth quarter in game 1 and knocked down 3 big threes. One to tie the game, one of them got it started, and then one overtime.
Yep.
Tibbs would have been like, fuck it, we're going to ride or die with Hart. No. You know what I'm saying? It's like you Mike Brown, I have to say one thing. In the playoffs, he's pushed the right buttons.
Yeah.
He has. And one thing I like about him is that if you ain't playing good, he takes you right out. Right out. He don't play that shit. Alvarado was in there. Alvarado did 2 bonehead plays. Bang. Bench. Put Brunson right back in. There you go. Like, Tibbs will ride. Brunson's tired, throwing the ball out of bounds. He's dribbling. He's tripping. Hart is doing a no-look pass up in the air out of bounds, and he just keep riding the team. It's like, dude, do you see what's going on? You can't tell me sitting on my fucking couch, all right, never coached a team in my life, not even a fucking rec league team. I'm smarter than you, bro. No way. What are you doing? You know what I mean? And I gotta say, man, Mike Brown, he's pushing all the right buttons. He makes adjustments, um, mid game, mid series, and it's working. It's working. And the Knicks have played all together. This is the best Mikal Bridges has played with the Knicks since he's been there. And why? Because he's not playing 48 minutes a game.
Mm-hmm.
Tibbs hadn't played 48 minutes a game, plus playing the best offensive player. Like, you can't do that.
No.
You know, now look at him. He's driving the ball. He's laying up. He's fading away. He's hitting corner threes. They said since game 3 of the Hawks, after that, he's averaging like 18, 20 points a game. It's like, you know, I don't know. The scary part is just we'll get into the Thunder and the Spurs. It's just that those two teams look ridiculous, dude. That series is ridiculous. It's like, you know, it's crazy. You know, the Knicks have it their hands full. Either who goes.
Yep.
I wanted the pit. I kept saying the Spurs. I wanted the Spurs, but my best friend, I went to his house last night, watched the Knicks game. He convinced me that OKC may be the better matchup.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll probably get into that, but you know, it's tough, man. Because bro, I'm watching that series. That series feels like the NBA Finals
Yeah.
already. Like, it's fucking crazy. It's like watching Joe Frazier versus George Foreman. Like, it's just like haymaker, 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 haymaker. It's like ridiculous, dude. I'm like watching the games, like, bro, this is crazy. And I have to say, elite coaching on both sides. Elite coaching. I never see them do a stupid challenge. They changed substitutions perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
You saw from the first game they had Caruso on Wemby. He dropped 48 points. Next game, Hartenstein's on it. So that's what the Knicks are up against. Up against elite players, elite defense, elite offense, elite coaching. Like, you know, it's gonna be a handful, and I feel like game 1 to be a big wake up call in the finals because we haven't faced competition like that the whole playoff so far.
Yeah.
You know, we kind of ran through the Hawks after game 3. After game 3, we ran through the Sixers and we're running through the Cavs. We haven't faced a team that, like, Cavs are missing wide open threes. Like, they're missing shots. They're quitting. You know, third quarter they're quitting. Like, the OKC and Spurs, they don't quit.
No.
And if you hit a 3, they're hitting a 3. They're going tick for tat. The Knicks shooting has to be off the charts in the finals to beat these teams, you know, but they're playing great right now. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Like I'm saying, like, you know, I'm celebrating. I'm not saying I'm not celebrating, but like the great Kobe Bryant, job's not done.
No, you're right.
Job's not done, so you can't be too excited, you know. I'm not a new age fan. Motherfuckers win game 1 of the fucking first round. Niggas outside, fucking destroying businesses and fist fighting each other and all type of wild shit. Like, no, I'm not that fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm celebrating normally right now. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm loving what I'm seeing right now, man. Hopefully we close it out and we get a long rest.
Yeah, you guys really need it. You know, the thing about the Spurs and the OKC is I did love that Wemby did say he needed to do better because I was like, yo, bro, through 3 quarters, you can't have 12 points. You're the best player on the court. You can't do that. I get they're grabbing you, but Charles Barkley and Shaq said it, yo, you got every big has gone through that. You have to get out of that. Or I know you're doing the monk shit, but you might have to get in the gym a little bit because like if Hartenstein can literally just rough you up and take you off your game, that's a problem because that's going to be everyone's strategy. Like, yo, Wemby doesn't like contact, and they're just going to sacrifice big. Yo, go ahead and play because like even my boy was saying for the Knicks, you can send OG at him because OG has the length, he has the size, he can like kind of like it's like if that is your weakness, that's a thing you need to solve in the offseason because Right now, you can't talk. You're playing the playoffs. You're gonna play too many minutes.
Yeah.
The problem with the Spurs is Castle does turn the ball over way too much.
Yeah.
He'll just run it. I'm like, yo, bro, slow down. Slow down. I like that Fox is back, but now he might be hurt. You saw him.
Yeah.
He got. I'm not even gonna say. I'm not gonna feed into the OKC's dirty shit because he did run into his ankle, but Fox.
I think he dove for the ball. I think it was incidental. I think it was incidental. I don't think the OKC is a dirty team, but OKC they're foul baiters. They get a lot of whistles. It's annoying to watch sometimes, especially SGA.
Oh my gosh,
it's annoying.
They say he falls like on 27% of his shots. I'm like, bro, what are you falling for? No one's even touching you. Why? And the worst part about it, this is defense 101. Don't fall for they're falling for the pump fake all the time. I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't got nothing else to say to you. Like, keep your feet centered. We've seen this with Wade. We've seen this with Harden. We've seen this with, they do that pump fake and they jump into you. Some of it's a little crazy.
Yeah, some of it's crazy on SGA's part. He's not even being touched sometimes. And the way SGA shoots, he shoots to draw contact.
Yes.
So it's almost impossible to defend him because he's either going to make it or he's going to get fouled. Even when he shoots a three, like he goes up, and then when he lands, he puts his legs forward. That's the way he shoots. He pulls up straight, and then when he lands, he goes with his feet forward. I feel like he falls every time he shoots a three. Every time he shoots a three, he's falling down. So it's like they're gonna call that 2-3 times a game, and it's like you have to come together as referees, and like you can't reward him for that.
Yeah,
you can't keep rewarding him for landing weirdly on purpose to draw a foul. It's like, it's hard enough to defend this guy. He's great. It's hard enough to defend him. You can't have 26 points and 12 points on free throws. Like, come on, dude. You're giving the Spurs any team to face him a disadvantage with that. You can't have half your points with free throws. Like, stop. Like, Brunson, what he got? Fucking 37 points, but he made like 6 free throws?
Yep.
That's good. You know what I mean? And they called Brunson a fucking foul baiter. But game fucking 4, and yesterday, the Cavs are shooting more free throws. The Knicks, in the second quarter, the Knicks were in a penalty at 9 minutes in the fucking second quarter. Like, why aren't we getting those calls? But it's the NBA trying to keep the Cavs in it, but the Cavs just can't capitalize on it. That's not our fault. No. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know. The OKC right now, they just got the referees in their back pocket. The whole team does.
Yeah.
And it's just SGA. It's the whole fucking team, bro. And it's like, it's unfair. But besides that, I think that's not a huge part of the series, but it's part of the series. But it just looks like, Spurs are the youngest team right now to go where they went to. They said, in history, they're the youngest team to be in the Western Conference Finals or any conference finals. They're a very young team. The average is like a 22, 23 years old. Like, they're very, very young. And they're facing the champions from last year. So they've been through it. You know what I mean? And, they're battle-tested, the OKC. So I think I had the Spurs. I'm going to stick with the Spurs because I chose them. Yep. But I'm watching the series. I think OKC is about to win the series, I'll be honest. I just think they're just, like I said, battle tested.
Yeah.
They're more savvy, and it doesn't. Not even the players are savvy, but the coach is savvy. Like they got everything. You know what I mean? They got everything. They got the bench scored 76 points.
Yeah, the bench points is wild, man. Yeah,
like they scored more than the starters. Like that's ridiculous. And they play 10 to 11 guys. Like Isaiah Joe's their fucking third point guard, and he's catching threes. Like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? They can do Jalen Williams off the bench. He drops like fucking 14 points, hits like 6 threes. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's fucking sick. You know what I mean? Caruso's an animal. Kesa Wallace is an animal.
Yep.
It's a lot, dude. It's a lot, and it's a great series. Everybody thinks it's gonna go 7. I think it's gonna go 6. I changed my just to me watching this series is why I'm changing my mind. I wouldn't be surprised if the fucking OKC wins again today.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching the last 2 games And the Spurs are there, man. They're fighting.
Yeah.
They're keeping it close, and it's like they just can't catch up. Fourth
Yeah.
quarter, they can't tie the game. They can't get the lead, and they're trying. They're
Yep.
busting their ass. And OKC is just like little bro
Nope.
on them, like, nope, not yet. Not yet. You know what I mean? And it's like that's how I'm seeing it right now. It could change today. Maybe they think of a new game plan. Wemby doesn't shoot not a high volume shooter. He shoots
No.
maybe 15, 20 points a game and he scores what he scores. But you may have to start giving Wemby 20, 25 shots.
Yes.
You know, like you have to have it more aggressive. Because Stephon Castle had 14 points last game. Most of them were free throws. He had 14 points. He was 1 for 8 from the field.
Ugh.
You know, and the one shot he made was a 3-pointer. So that's no good. With the turnovers, nah,
Yeah, you can't have
can't
that.
can't have that. If you have to have Wemby get 20, 25 shots up and just take over the game, you can't lose this game today. You cannot lose this game today. Then you're screwed. It's over.
Yeah, series is over. And honestly, you might have to stop doubling Shea at the top. Like, yo, you're leaving. Jared McCain is open on every one of his threes. Like, bro, I get what they're trying to do, but you gotta stop doubling SGA. You're just leaving three. That's why, like, to your point, every time they feel they're getting close, McCain's hit another three. This person hit another three because you're doubling Shea and you're leaving someone open at the 3-point line. And you gotta give OKC their credit.
Caruso's
hit it.
everywhere, dude.
Oh,
Caruso's
gosh.
everywhere, dude. He is the most annoying. He's one of those guys that is just annoying. If he's on your team, I always say those kind of guys. If he's on your team, you love him. If he's not on your team, you want to fucking snipe him because he's just tip ball diving. For a small guy, he guards 1 through 5, dude. He's in the paint getting rebounds. He's guarding Wemby. He's guarding the center. He's fucking stealing the ball. He's dunking it. He's passing it. He's doing everything, dude. That's a guy you need on the bench, dude.
I know they're thanking the Lakers for giving him up because that was a dumb move by Rob Pelinka. You should lose your job. But like I'm just saying, man. Like between the foul baiting from SGA and the open shot, it's like, yo, I need the Spurs to calm down because sometimes it seems like when they get close within 5, they're pressing and then they're double teaming. You get Shea. He's gonna, like you said, he's shooting for contact. You gotta do everything out of your power, and it sucks because there's not much you can do besides not jump. I feel like even if you held your hand up, he's still gonna get that foul. But you gotta stop with the double
foul.
team.
But if he's his mid range, I believe during the season he shot like 58, 59% from the mid range.
Yeah,
That's a high clip, dude. That he's cashing these mid ranges. So if you don't jump, he's cashing it. If you jump, you can follow him. You can't win with the guy, dude. That's why he's back-to-back MVPs.
MVP, yeah.
So it's very difficult. But it's a fun series to watch.
Yep.
I mean, I'm excited to see the finals though. Like, man, I just know Game 3 and MSG is gonna be a fucking madhouse.
Oh,
It's gonna be a fucking madhouse. You know what I mean? I wish we had home court advantage. We don't with these two teams. Because I would love Game 1 to be in MSG. You know what I mean? That'd just be insane. But yeah, definitely fun basketball, man. Fun basketball.
It is. It's fun basketball on one side. The other side is terrible.
No, it's fun. It's fun for me.
Of course,
Yeah, I'm having a blast. I'm having a fucking blast. Yeah, yesterday my friend had fucking food at the house. My dad came. We had like 10 people in there. We had 10. It was like 11 people in there, and one was a Cavs fan.
Oh,
we're like,
God.
Yeah. He didn't say a word the whole game. He walked in and we said, my friend said, by the way, he's a Cavs fan. I said, you better root for the Knicks, bitch, because the Knicks lose, we're fucking jumping you. I said, you better not come. I said, if we win the finals, you better not even be in the building because we're gonna fucking destroy you. We might strip you naked and make you run on the block if the fucking Knicks win the finals.
I mean,
we're gonna make you run. We're gonna make you strip at gunpoint and fucking run the block. because you can't be around here, bro. Don't even do it
Oh
to
my
yourself.
gosh. The one thing about your series has shown me that coaching really still matters because Kenny Atkinson should be fired after game one. Like we talked about it. We talked about offline, but this series was lost in game one, and they've never recovered from that shit. Like, how do you have a great 3 quarters that they had, and that fourth quarter, I don't know what the fuck happened. You not calling timeouts. I was like, bro, you should be fired for that. You should lose your job.
He didn't call timeout until Brunson hit that 3. Then he called timeout. Now you're only up by 5. Too late. You just sat there and watched Brunson cook Harden over and over and over and over and over. It's like ridiculous. It was bad.
And then you went Harden's a good defender. It's like, yo, bro, stop saying things. Stop talking. Always come up. I'm just like, yo. But like I said, they just don't have enough. Their bigs aren't really big. Mobley's never in the Jared Allen, we already know what he's already.
He rebounds. He's been killing us on the boards, Jared Allen. But that's it. That's all he does is get rebounds.
Oh,
you know,
gosh, bro.
And they don't. For some reason, man, Harden and Mitchell both, they don't have that. Fuck you. We're down by 15. I'm taking the game over. Like they don't have that, like extra umph. It's so weird to me, but not everyone's built like that. You gotta just accept it.
And it's crazy because I was just listening to Gil Arena where you had like Brandon Jennings and Rashad McCants saying that Mitchell has a better game than Wade. And I'm like, but I'm watching him and he's not even in the game. Like Mitchell will be out there and not aggressive. Like my thing is like if you're aggressive, good things happen. He's at the top of the 3, shooting his stupid fadeaway fucking 3-pointer. I'm like, yo, bro, get to the. And everyone's like, oh, his ankle's hurt. And then I'm like, then don't. But you cannot be the guy. But like, this is why everyone's always said about him. Donovan Mitchell is a good player. He's not a superstar. And like a superstar, you got to win one game. You just have to win one game. And he's never been the guy. So I'm like, you finally got to East Conference Finals to just lay an egg. Like you just look like you're just happy to get to East Conference Finals. That's what I've seen from Mitchell. I'm like, he's like, I'm happy to be here. Harden, like everyone's blaming Harden. I'm like, Harden's 35. Why are we blaming Harden right now? Harden is a shell of who he used to be. It's on Mitchell, and he's just not that guy. It's just it is what it is.
See, God doesn't put me in those kind of podcasts where some asshole says he's like Wade. I wouldn't even argue. I'm like next subject. Next subject. They'll be like, no, we're here to debate. I'm not here to debate that. That is just a subject. Talk about something else. I'm not talking about it. I'm not even talking.
I get what they were trying to say because Wade is Mitchell's mentor. So they were saying, but I'm like, he might, his game might do that. But when it comes to the intangibles, he doesn't have what Wade has.
He don't have nothing Wade has. Nothing. I don't give a fuck. That's his mentor. I don't give a fuck if Dwayne Wade and him are sleeping in the same bed at night. I don't give a shit, dude. Like, he's not Wade, dude. Not even offensively, nothing, dude. Like, it's just crazy because these podcasts, and not just Gil's Arena, it's other podcasts. They're so quick to just say wild shit. They'll be like, oh, you know what Jaylen Brown reminds you of? Magic Johnson. You're like, I just be like, I stopped watching the video of some of this shit, dude. I watch a clip. I don't watch full shows for a certain reason. But when I see clips sometimes, I'll literally it'd be a 5-minute clip. It'd be like 2 minutes in. It'd be like, you know who Harden reminds me of? Prime Larry Bird. I turn it off. Next, I scroll. I shut it off right there. I'm not listening to this shit. Yeah. I didn't even listen to it when people were saying, is Harden on Wade's level? When Harden in his prime. I'm like, no. Stop. Yeah, he's doing 43 points and 17 assists and all this wild shit, but he's not winning. I don't want to hear Wade with none of these guys.
Yep.
The dude won. He taught LeBron how to win. He's the one that won the championship when they had Shaq on the team. He was the main catalyst. I don't want to hear it. Stop it. He's the third best shooting guard in all time. It's Jordan, Kobe, then Dwayne Wade. That's it. I don't want to hear Iverson. I don't want to hear nobody else. Stop trying to be revisionist history, and then you can't even pay attention to these opinions because trust me, you don't know behind the scenes. They're like, oh, you know what get us go viral? Say Mitchell's just as good as Dwayne Wade. They might not even believe it. They might be
Yeah,
doing it for people to go, what the fuck? Because it works every time. It works every time. Once they
it
put
does.
that clip up, it's like 100 comments in there. You don't know
Yeah,
shit. You're a
yeah, yeah,
bitch.
yeah,
You ain't
yeah.
shit. It's a guy. It's a guy with a SpongeBob meme saying "fuck you and your dad" and your mom's a bitch, and they always react to it. And list, they always react to list. They
Yeah,
always react to any list. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, oh, this podcast put the best 50 players, and people are mad. I'm like, guys,
they're,
who are these
they're
guys on the
elite.
podcast? Have they
Exactly.
scouted the NBA team? Have they coached the NBA team? Have they done shit, dude? Have they done shit? I would never make a list. I'm not. To me, I'm not fucking like to make a list. To me, like you could like anyone could argue their point. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not someone who's a high caliber person. Like the only person's list I may like not argue if it's like Greg Popovich comes
Yeah,
on a podcast. He's like, my top five, my top 10 is this. You kind of got to stay quiet. You kind of got to be like, all right, that's your opinion. I get it. You know what I mean? But anybody besides these people, like, you could argue. You could fucking argue. You know what I mean? So that's why I stay away from lists. You know what I mean? Like, it's my opinion.
yeah.
And like I said, I've never sat in the locker room with an NBA team and been in those moments for you to really value my top 50 list. Like, really,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. I ain't got no opinion on it. Like, even remember when Bleach Report came out there? Listen, everyone got mad about it. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, guys, they're just throwing in everything in there, and that's the list they came out with. You got people upset. Why Steph Curry better than Kobe? Why? And I'm like, yo, dogs, this is, and now the thing about that list, that was like Hall of Famers, all of that. They added all that stuff in there, and y'all still mad. So it's just like, if you're gonna be mad, I know if you're mad about like Rashad Jennings and them talking, you're gonna be mad about the list. So that's why you're
Yeah.
right. You just gotta stay away from lists, man. Let's just don't.
Even someone like who I value their opinion, Skip Bayless, like, and he's covered the league since 1940s and 50s and all type of shit, or however how long he's been watching basketball. But hey, when fucking Mark Cuban got on the fucking uh on ESPN, he schooled him.
School.
He schooled him. He's like, all right, so why did LeBron not do good? Oh, he don't have the heart. Shut the hell up. I don't want to hear that. He just ain't built that way. No, I don't want to hear it. He wasn't shooting good because we played a zone defense on him.
Mhm.
We played double team. That we changed coverages. We
Yep.
confused him. It's a whole nother thing, and that's why when someone like Greg Popovich comes out or someone like Phil Jackson comes out, which Phil Jackson never comes out, and these guys don't come out with their list because it's beneath them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not arguing with you, dude. I'm not arguing with you.
So
it's
you got
not-
it, bro.
You won. I got 7 rings. Okay, great. You know what I mean? So it's crazy for that opinion to even be. It's like, come on, you know. But I don't know. Let's move on to the next subject.
Yeah. Oh God, we gotta talk about this bullshit. Ronda Rousey taps out Gina Carano in 15 seconds in a Netflix MMA event. Yo, if this was not the most this was a wrestling thing if I've ever seen it. It's like, yo, Ronda Rousey been talking because she been talking shit. She's like, yo, I should be paid this. And she wants to do a comeback and blah, blah, blah. So now she wants to fight Holly Holm. I'm just like, yo, it's okay. You know what it was? Everyone's called her a one-trick pony. She's like, no, I got to come out there and I got to show you why. Like, she's been saying, I'm the reason why women are main eventing. I'm just like, yo, dog, sit down. It's okay. You did your thing.
Yeah,
It's
your
over.
time.
Yeah, like, you good. No one's going to take anything away from you. But let's move the fuck on from some of these people.
People in general need to be like Tim Duncan. He don't say shit. Yo, you're number 5 power forward. He doesn't have an opinion.
No.
Your legacy's already solidified, Ronda. You don't got to go out there and say what you got to say. It's solidified. You know what I'm saying? You got exposed the last 2 times you went out there. Holly Holmes fucked you up, and then the other chick fucked you up, Amanda Nunez.
Yeah.
Like you got trashed. Like you had your time. Just like even to a certain extent, you gotta respect Conor McGregor. He's been quiet.
Mm-hmm.
He's talked the most shit out of anybody. He's lost the last couple times, and he's had bad showings, and he's just been selling his liquor.
Yep.
He's just been like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like he had his time, and he's probably accepting it now. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you have to be more humble, man. You can't. And she after the fight, she was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do this again because the training, it put my family, time away from my family, and it did this and it did that, and it just looked like a fucking brick job. It just looked stupid. 10 seconds. I mean, if it's a real fight, Amanda Nunez went right at her. But what did Holly Holmes do? Holly Holmes stayed away, stayed away, stayed away, stayed away, stayed away. Holly Holmes tied her out.
Yep.
And then when she kept jabbing her. Don't. She would jab her and then back up, jab her, and then you see Ronda chasing her. By the second round, Ronda was kind of spent because Ronda had a lot of fights where it ended first round.
Yep.
So going to the second round, she wasn't used to that.
Nope.
Ronda may not be ready for a 5-round battle, championship battle. You know what I mean? Because she just hasn't done it. So she's sitting there chasing Holly Holmes with a bloody nose, and she got. You know what I mean? So as a fighter, as soon as the bell rings, you grapple with her. Like, what were you doing? Like, come on, that shit looked rigged, dude. It looked rigged. She put her one move is the armbar. That's her one move.
Close.
And you lost to an armbar. What were you training the whole year? What were you doing? Like, I don't know. It looked like a rigged job. Luckily, I watched it for free. I just saw it and I was just like, whatever. And I stood up to watch it. It was like midnight, like 10 seconds. I'm like, oh god. Turned it off and went to bed. Like, what the fuck was that, dude? That was a waste of time. Whoever spent money on that must have like shot themselves in the foot after, because that was just retarded. And it's like now Netflix is involved. They're gonna do these fights where it's Jake Paul versus this guy. They're gonna do these fucking money grabs.
Yep.
The only time Netflix hasn't had a money grab was the Canelo and Crawford fight. All these other fights are Jake Paul and this and that. It's all bullshit, dude. It's entertainment. They're getting a money grab. It's sick. I don't know. I don't have much to say about this. It's just I don't even want to see her next fight.
No.
Unless it's a serious fight. Unless it's UFC, Holly Holmes, anybody big. I'll watch it. But if it's gonna be next fight, Ronda Rousey versus fucking Taylor Swift or some shit, like, no, I'm not watching that. I'm going right to bed. I'm not wasting my time.
And the thing that sucks about it is that there's going to be people who fall for it. It's fool's gold. People are going to be like, oh, see, she can do. She took time off and like she came back, and I'm like, bro. Remember when the fight was over and Holly and Ronda went to go punch Holly and Holly ducked her and like she fell to the floor. That's how I was like, yo, one, you're not a fighter, you're not a striker, you're just a grappler. And the boxer just beat the dog breaks out of her, bro. Like, I was just like, yo, Rogan was just like, yeah. Rogan took responsibility. He was like, this is my fault. I hyped her up like this thing. She is nothing like that. I was like, you know what? A lot of people, but that's how I give Rogan. A lot of people wouldn't have done that. A lot of people wouldn't have been like, yo, that was my beat. I hyped her up a little bit too much. And she is a one-trick pony. And I was like, yeah. And she fought Amanda Nunez. Amanda Nunez didn't give her any of that. She's like, all that grappling shit you doing, nah. Bang, bang. I was like, yeah, like, And like Rose said, the time just passed her. It just passed her. He's like
Yeah.
the sport advance passed her. There's nothing wrong with that. You did your
Yeah,
part.
nothing wrong with that. You did. It says you brought women UFC to the forefront. You
Yep.
know, you have the main eventing because of you. You played your part, but it's over now, and it's okay. It's okay.
Anyway, Ronda, we don't want to watch your 17-second fights again. This is not. What was our time? 20, whatever it was. We don't need to see that anymore. We don't need to see that anymore. All right. Moving on, we say our condolences to Kyle Busch. Passed away this week. A NASCAR legendary driver. Hope condolences to him and the family. Damn.
Yeah.
And he was just on, and he was saying like, you never know. Life is short, man.
Yeah.
Life is fucking
Sad.
short.
41 years old, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Sad. Legendary NASCAR driver. Legendary in the sport. I don't really know much about NASCAR. I used to know more about NASCAR when I used to watch ESPN all the time growing up, and you had Gordon, you had Dale Earnhardt,
Yep.
you had a lot more stars
Mm-hmm.
in the sport that broke into mainstream media. Kyle Busch was one of them.
Yep.
Um, you know, just RIP, man. Sure he did a lot for the sport. Sure he did a lot behind the scenes shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sure he was a giant in the scene that people looked up to. I know they're fucking mourning the loss. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Because when someone that close to you in the sport passes away at such a young age and something so like pneumonia,
Yeah,
like,
turn into sepsis. Yeah, it's crazy.
it's just like, huh? It's one of those things that's just like, oh, he has pneumonia. And it's like, okay, he'll get over it. And then I find out, like, oh, he didn't make it. Like, it's throws you off. You know what I mean? Hearing that. Like, I wouldn't know how to react if anyone I knew died from. Like, my friend, one of my best friends got pneumonia one time.
Ooh.
And he got hospitalized. And he was just, when you're sick and you're in the hospital, one thing I've been in the hospital, like, I don't play on my health. So
Yeah.
like I was sick and I was sick and I laid there and I dealt with it so people get sick and they're like, nah, I gotta get up, I gotta go to work, I gotta no. My friend tried to sign him out the hospital, sign himself out the hospital. I visited him and said, you're gonna stay. If the doctor says you're here for a week, you stay here for the fucking week. You're gonna get back to work. Take it easy.
Workers ain't running
Take
away.
it easy.
Work ain't
Yes.
running away, man.
We're not going nowhere. You're gonna see me in a week. We're gonna go watch the game. We're gonna chill. It's okay. Your house comes first. He listened. He stayed for like 3-4 days, and he was fine. You know what I mean? But just it sucks. It's crazy. You know what I mean? So RIP to him and condolences to his family.
Yeah, like we always say on here, make sure to pick up that call. Talk to everyone, man. You never know
Yeah.
what's going on with everyone's health and situation.
Yeah.
But we're moving on. Once again, shout out to Nickel Pass for sponsoring us. Download Nickel Pass today. Get all your newspaper content with the low price of $20. Download Nickel Pass today. Our pepper takes. This is a crazy one. Hooters is rebranding as a family-friendly business. I don't know how that's going to work. Everyone who's ever been to Hooters knows what Hooters is about. So good luck with that. But once again, this is just everyone. You don't need to listen to everyone's opinion about everything. Everyone is going to say things to change it because the world is different nowadays. Sometimes it's okay to say, fuck out of my face. And I feel like people don't say this enough because, there's a bunch of moms and a bunch of simp dads who are like, yeah, we don't like coming to this place because this place it's demeaning to women. It's like you got a bunch of Luke Cornettes out there. Remember Luke Cornett about Magic City? You just got a bunch of Luke Cornettes. Do not be a Luke Cornett in life, people. Please don't. God damn.
Ruin Magic City night. Ruined it.
You ruined those people's money, man. The fuck is wrong with you? Should have smacked the shit out of you with a chicken wing.
I don't know. I haven't gone to Hooters. I mean, I think I went there once or twice my whole life. It just that's past, man. You know, like Hooters was probably big at a time where, I remember. I think it was I forgot what comedian said it, but he's like, "Man, you know how hard it was to find a naked chick? Like, bro, there was fucking guys in the '70s jerking off to fucking Sears catalogs with women wearing lingerie. Like, it was hard. You couldn't just find porn anywhere. Like, it was ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, now it's on your phone. There's a strip club in every corner in every fucking town. Like, Hooters is just, it's past, dude. I don't give a shit about this 18, 19-year-old chick with her ass cheeks. I don't give a fuck. Like, women have their ass cheeks out at the club. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. It doesn't excite me. And then a lot of times, too, like, I think back in the day, you had to look a certain way to work at Hooters, not to take anybody. You know, it's like, I don't want to see you and your ass cheeks out. It's not pleasing to look at. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, just let it go. You had another one, Ronda Rousey. You had your time. Hooters was a big thing at one time. It was cool. And I don't even blame the parents anymore because it's like, oh, let's go get some. I like the food at Hooters. They might like the food at Hooters. Well, let's go to Hooters. And the girl's ass cheeks are out. You're like, I didn't come here for this, bro. Come on. I didn't come here for all that. Like, stop. Like, dress up. Put some clothes on, man. And it's like, think about who was probably back in the day. The women probably were more friendly. They were probably stripper like. You know what I mean? Like, they probably came in there. The guys like, yo, sit on my lap. Girls are like, okay, they're more friendly. These new chicks aren't doing that, dude.
No.
They're like, I'm here to work. How dare you?
How dare you?
Like, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
Entitled. You got the empowerment.
Yeah, so it's a different environment. It's a different thing. So change your name instead of Hooters, just change it. Change it to like Booters or something. Like, just do a different thing. Rebrand yourself. Don't even name it Hooters no more. Just let it go. Let it go. They probably still have money enough to stay open. So they're like, oh, we're going to do a whole rebranding thing. Maybe that'll keep them open, but you ain't going to see me at no Hooters. Like I said, I went there twice my whole life. Man, I don't know. It is what it is.
It is what it is. And like, listen, if you're still going to Hooters at this point in time in your life, what is really going on?
Yeah.
And our last topic, Michigan couple finds out landlord having sexual relationships inside their apartment after asking him to do work on it.
Yo, people are sick, dude. People are fucking sick. When Kobe sent the video, I watched it like, what are you doing, dude? Like, you're fucking a random bitch in a fucking apartment that ain't yours. You're supposed to be fixing the door or some shit. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, and dude, like, everyone has cameras now. You don't know this? Don't even take the chance. And you're a landlord. I'm sure you got money. You could go to a hotel. No,
you probably have the best apartment if you do live in that building.
And I'm pretty sure, dude, and you're a landlord, right? I'm pretty sure there's an apartment not being rented in the building somewhere.
Yeah.
You can literally blow up an air mattress and just do your job. Oh, do it in your own apartment. What's the issue? Maybe he has a wife. He could do it in his own apartment.
No. That's probably what the problem is.
Yeah, but come on, dude. And you caught on camera? That's embarrassing, dude. And this is what we're talking about with self-control, man. Like, you just probably lost your job.
Yeah.
Because you want to get some strange Like, have
Oh,
some self control. Like, do it on your own hours. While you're at work doing it, when it's like when you see cops sometimes. Like, there was a cop, he got caught on his fucking body cam banging a chick in the back of the police car. Why?
yeah.
Why are you doing that? There was one guy too that he locked himself in the back seat because when you close the back door, it's
Yeah.
you can't open it. It's like you're it's like being locked up. And I think he forgot the keys or some shit in the front, and he had to call dispatch to come to his car and get him out. And when the cops showed up, opened the door, he was back there with a girl, lost his job. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing? It's like it ain't worth it. Like I just had a friend that broke up with his girl, whatever, and there's like this neighborhood whore. She's like a fucking virus. She goes to every town and fucking destroys every town. Yo, bro, we met this girl. We were in our 20s, and you know, we would go to like Carney, and they're like, "Oh, we know her." Nutley, "Oh, we know her." Lyndhurst, "Oh, we know her." I'm like, "Yo, she has gone like a virus to every town nearby and has destroyed her name." So she moves to the next town. You know what I'm saying? And destroys her name like she's an animal. So his girl, this is how much the girl knows. This girl is known. He gets with this girl, gets with her, and the girl knows her. "Oh, you know Keisha?" Oh, sorry, I said her name. "Oh, fucking Julia." You know what I mean? And he's like, "Yeah." "Oh, you had to fuck her before." He's like, "No, I never did." You know what I mean? "Yeah, right, yeah, right." So she's suspecting something. So he breaks up with his girl, and then him and the girl start conversating. He's like, "Oh, me and Julia have been talking." I said, "Dude, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it." "Oh,
Yeah.
but she's easy." I said, "It doesn't matter. Jerk off, dude. There's a million girls out there. Don't do it, because if this girl finds out you banged Julia and she's gonna think that you were doing it while you were together, okay? And just because she knows her, she's gonna go ballistic. You don't want that.
No.
It ain't fucking worth it.
Nope.
Some things aren't worth it, you know. And I'm like, dude, I had it before. It ain't all that for you to risk your fucking for you to risk your peace. This is firsthand experience. It ain't worth risking your fucking life and peace. Trust me. And even if it was good, it ain't worth it still. You know what I mean? Like, it just don't. Like, bro, I learned it. Trust me. Trust me. I've been 20 years old. I've been a fucking idiot. I'm like, oh, fuck it. What's going to happen? It
Yeah.
happens. Some wild shit happens. You're like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. You can't do it. And I'm learning now that I'm 40 years old. I'm like, if I see trouble, I'm gone. I'm gone. You know what I mean? So I mean, to be at this age and to risk your job and to risk even your family. Look at I said the same thing when Vrabel got caught. Why? Why? Now you risk the whole. You just went to the Super Bowl. Now this is gonna be the topic the whole fucking
Season.
year.
Yeah.
You just, they're looking at you crazy. Your kids are looking at you crazy. Your wife is looking at you crazy. Your job is in jeopardy. Now, what if the Patriots this year go 5-11 and miss the fucking playoffs?
Because of you.
You might get fired
Yep.
because you don't know how to fucking have self control.
Yep.
Just listen, there's a million girls out there. Why do anything with a high profile person? And she has a husband. Her on her
Yep.
side too. Why? Now you're fired from the Athletic. Your husband looking at you crazy. You gotta deactivate your fucking Twitter.
Mhm.
All of this because you can't just say, I'm good. Literally.
Sometimes the horniest dudes, they just cause their own problem, bro. Like, yo,
And guys lose the most in those situations.
exactly.
Because
Yo,
I feel like girls get away with a lot when it comes to that kind of shit. Do they get like slut shamed? Yes.
no,
But
yes.
does it 9 times out of 10 does it ruin their career and
No.
not really. Not a lot. You know what I mean? So, I mean, this is the beginning of time, bro. The first people, Adam and Eve. What did he do? Listen to his girl. What happened? The whole human race is now thrown out of paradise. Like the consequences was dire. You ruined the whole human race listening to this chick. You know what I mean? And it's like fucked up to say, but you know, certain females, you know, they could bring you to a level
Yep.
or they could drop you a level.
Yep.
And you gotta know what you're doing. That's what the Adam and Eve story really is about. You know what I'm saying? Not like all women are just your downfall. No. It is showing that a woman could be your downfall. So you gotta act accordingly. You know what I mean? You gotta get with the right one.
Because
You gotta see through it, dude. You gotta see through it. Maybe when you're young, you're 20 years old, you just see ass and tits, you're like, woo. You're at that age you're a retard. You know what I mean? Just like
yeah, you just doing
"Woo,
anything. You fucking anything. It's
woo."
stupid.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. But if you're doing this shit at 40, 50, then you're the retard.
Yep.
And you're just a lifelong retard. You can't blame it on being 20 years old and being naive anymore. You're just a sick fuck who can't keep their dick in their pants.
No
You know what I mean?
self-control.
Yeah. Part of being a man is self control.
Yes,
Really
it
is. It's part of being a man. You know, it's because you just can't risk certain things, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it, especially your job and your family, because you are the head of your family. If you're the head of the family and you're looked at someone like you can't trust, things fall apart, man. I'm telling you, things fall
Yep.
apart. Trust me, if we've seen it in stories, we've seen it in our families, we've all seen it. Once the dad's looked at a certain way, the family falls apart because he's the
Yep.
one that people listen to. And if I can't trust your word now, what does Scarface say? All I have my word and my balls. Once though,
Lunch.
I don't break them for nobody. Once you break them, sit. You're looked at a certain way. You know what I mean? So trust me, I've been through it. I've been through it. I've been through it. You know, especially with females. Oh, it's okay. All right, maybe a cat to save a hoe. Oh, she'll change if I love her. Da da da. That's it. I'm branded as Captain Save a hoe till I'm fucking
Yep.
80. I can't change it. No, I could literally have 5 girlfriends right now. My friends would still be like, "Oh, look, Captain Save a hoe." I'm like, Jesus Christ. I can't get away from the fucking name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to be Captain Save Hall. You the
Yeah.
Captain Save Hall. You the lame in the whole group forever, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I say they call me Drake ass nigga. That's what I'm known as. I'm like
But to your-
I haven't been that in years, but it's okay. It's over now. I just accept it. Yeah, whatever.
But to your
Mhm.
point, like think about this, like even with the Vrabel thing, look about Ime Udoka. Remember he cheated on Nia Long? That the woman he cheated with really didn't get punished. We kind of like put her to the side. I was like, Ime, you are blah blah blah. I was like, the woman's married too.
I didn't even know how she looks. Yeah. Not only that, you lost your job.
Yep.
All right, you got shit. Then you screwed up Nia Long. You fumbled Nia
Mhm.
Long. So all the guys are like, "What are you doing?" You're getting it from both sides, you know. And it's like that. Like my dad told me growing up, there's certain mistakes in life that you could fix, and there's some mistakes in life you can't fix, and that's just the nature of it. And you know, that's probably some emails gonna have to carry for him for the rest of his life. You know, like one guy on Twitter was like, when Ime Udoka lost the first round to the Rockets. He was like, I told y'all Ime ain't like that. All he is Jeff Van Gundy with bitches.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? That's it. He's known as the Jeff Van Gundy with bitches. Like, you know, you gotta be smarter than that, man. You know, you just have to be. It's been the downfall for years, man. We literally saw what's the movie Troy?
Yeah.
The whole war happened over a
was
girl.
over a girl.
A whole war. An entire fucking war. People slaughtered. His brother got killed by fucking Achilles. You know, dragged across the fucking court in front of the family because you want to bring a bitch over. Stop, dude. Stop it. You know, it's weak. It's weak.
Bitches will be the downfall of people, man. The bitches, like they always say, women is the downfall of men.
Yeah.
And
My grandmother goes to church. She's a big church person. She told me when I was 6 years old. She goes, money and women are the downfall of a man.
hmm
You got to act accordingly. Now, as like I said, it's not all women because there's women out there that hold the family that we talked about on Mother's Day. They hold the family down. They're there to be, you run by shit by them. Yo, what do you think about this? And they give you good advice. They're great mothers,
hmm
but those are the ones you got to be drawn to.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And sometimes those kind of women aren't the best looking. Doesn't matter. You go. Trust me, I've been there. I got a good girl, but she ain't all that great looking. I got this fucking retarded bitch that's bad. And I'm like, I'll go for the retarded bitch because she looks good. Okay. We'll see what that and see what that ends up. You know what I'm saying?
You got no personality, just asking for money, asking for like pictures and all that type of stuff, man. That shit ain't worth it, man. That shit
Or
is
just
not
not,
worth it.
or just putting you in bad position,
Positions, yeah.
not elevating you. You know what I'm saying? Like you need a woman that's gonna be around to elevate you. It's gonna hold you down. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. The women sometimes look at a man a certain way, and it's like you need to have a guy. Yeah, sometimes you don't like the boring guy, but the boring guy holds it down. The boring guy is gonna hold it down. He's gonna be more self-disciplined.
Yep.
He's less likely to cheat on you. But you want the fun guy.
hmm
Okay, I can't keep a man. Yeah, you're keeping the guy who's life for the party every time. I
Yep.
wonder why he keeps cheating on you. You know? But hey man, you gotta wisen up.
Yeah.
Don't be if you're a landlord, don't bang the one in someone else's apartment, all right?
Please, they asked for you to do work on their bathroom, not that type of work. Please.
They ask you to lay pipe down, not that pipe. But yeah, that's it, man. We good.
All right. Once again, thank you guys for joining us. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to follow us on everything. PGN Pod, Instagram, PGN Pod, TikTok, PGN Pod on Twitter, and make sure to watch Bringing the Real TV, where you can watch all the full episodes. And as you know, watch me. I'm talking wrestling with Culture Wrestling Podcast. I'm talking Star Wars with the Crimson Red Podcast. Yo, we're just doing everything right now. And make sure to subscribe and watch your boy. I'm out here making moves. Need you on that show. So
Yeah. Let me know. You should do it Saturdays though, right?
yeah, we do Saturdays. Saturdays like 8.
8.
Oh,
Yeah,
we did 8.
I'm out of work by then, so
All
yeah. Let me know when you want me on there. But yeah, man. So follow us, like he said, PGM Pod, all social media. Like I said, you like wrestling, Star Wars, anime,
Mm-hmm.
all of that. All of that's on there.
All that podcast. Shout out to my boy Reed.
Yeah, who's always in the chat every fucking Sunday. Appreciate him always watching and helping promote the fucking podcast. So, yeah, man. All right. So we'll see y'all. We'll see y'all Sunday. Next Sunday. We'll see y'all in the finals. We'll see y'all in the finals. We out.